Okay, today I have to you guys a Sneed game. And I haven't seen this done yet. Maybe someone else has done it, but I recently came across a very strange interaction with Sneed while I was playing this game, and I thought I'd share it. Sit in your seat, relax, grab a snack. I hope you enjoy. So we started off with a very nice dragon start. I just thought it was like the most important thing to get tempo, since the buddy takes so much to get out. So right now, immediately, I'm just gonna consider staying down on a lower tavern, just because Sneed gets most of his power just from overly using the hero power on one guy. We'll get to it later, but there's a lot of things I learned during this game about Sneed interactions. So there we go, easy dub. So right now here, I'm just gonna stay down on the tavern again. I'm considering going through a reform curve. That way I can just hero power all the way to tavern level 3 while I'm making sure to use all my econ. And typically with a 1-star hero cost, especially when you want to win a lot, I prefer to stay on tavern 1. I felt bad for this guy. I put my death rattle right in the front, so in case it blew up, he would eat the whole damage. I didn't do that in the first 2 fights, but honestly, I felt bad after doing that one. So yeah, I just buy the coin for later. And right now I'm considering buying off the dragon, but I'm obviously not, because I decided there are too many valuable 6 minions that I could use, so I didn't go for the triple yet. Alexstrasza, I have one of the biggest issues with in this set, just because she's super broken. I think in a mech lobby or an undead lobby, it's mitigated because dragons kind of suffer against those two. But if you're not, and dragons there's no mechs or there's no undead, I think dragons just dominate like entirely. And having a 1-cost discover is just disgusting in my opinion. They basically get a free triple promo Drake just off Buddy. So all you need is like Cinder, his Poet, and Terragosa or whatever, right? And Nightbane. I think it's just broken. So as you can see here, all I've done is hero power that 1 dragon minion, and I am still currently tying or destroying everyone. Like, yeah, it surprised me too. To see Sneed be this strong, especially since the death rattle only summons a tier minion under the minion you put those death rattles on. So I put them all in like tier 1 dragon, I'm only gonna get a bunch of tier 1 minions, right? So you would think it wouldn't be that strong. So yeah, right now I am currently on tavern 3 with 8 gold. Typically by now you would level, which I have done. And I have the choice to do Lantern Light or another Death Rattle. So I'm looking at my dragon, seeing if he fills the board yet, or maybe I'm afraid that he gets killed too early and I don't get the full value out of him. And obviously not, so I'm just gonna hero power it again. I try to keep it all in 1 minion. Just keep it nice and uniform, I guess. You can spread it out, I guess, but if you're gonna sell another minion, why bother hero powering at all, right? So yeah, perfect 6. I got full value out of that death rattle. I won't add any more to him just in case he gets sniped first. Now, is it wise to say you should always hero power the same minion up to 6? Definitely not. I'm only doing it here because I have a double taunt reborn. Case in point. Okay, so here I'm thinking of either leveling or getting my minion. If I level up now, next turn I can get my minion and get the triple, so I can and I'm super healthy right now. So better to just sack your HP and go ahead and then get more boost on the next turn. Sack some HP for some more power next turn. It's easier to level up early, especially when you're in a lead. Yeah. You level up too later and you risk people just 15ing you left and right. And you just die in 3 turns before you know it. And yes, as you can see, the lobby is currently undead, undead, Naga, Dragon, some other, oh yeah, there you go. Dragon, Murloc, Naga, Pirate, Undead. At the very onset, my immediate thought was to go 6 with this lobby, because what's strong here? You can do Naga at 4, you can do Pirates, okay, sorry. Naga, Undead are good at 4, and Dragon, I guess. But since there's an Undead in the lobby, I'm not gonna play Dragon, because I think if there's any Dragon and Undead in the same lobby, you should just not go Dragon at all. So at 6, you get Undead, you get Pirate, you get Naga, and you get Murloc. So I just immediately thought, okay, let's try to go 6 as fast as possible. And since I'm an Undead buddy base hero, I wanted to think, what kind of Undeads can I go through? Or sorry, Death Rattles. So immediately what comes to mind is Nightbane, Undead, that's about it. Maybe a Murloc scam, but that's kind of rare, to be honest. So luckily I managed to hit a Nightbane here. And this is where the magic really starts to happen. I don't have any, okay, no, I actually do have a Death Rattle. So I think you might be able to see the interaction in this round first. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he summons. Oddly enough, oh, yeah, the Death Rattle did not go off yet. So you won't see it here yet. Might just be more obvious later once I get additional Death Rattle triggers and more Nightbanes. I won't lie to you. At this point in the game, I'm fairly lost. Fairly lost. I'm just currently looking for 6 drops I can go to, because I'm just looking for like Tethies, some sisters, maybe a matron. Any of the 6 tiers that are really good. So here, I'm immediately thinking to myself, should I do Pirate Scam? No, that's not good. That's a scam. I'm in a good position. Why would I want to do that? Coral was an option, but I had a Nightbane, so I thought maybe, okay, what if I used Callie to scale up Nightbane? And then try to play some weird dragon build. I thought it'd be more interesting. Yeah. It was, this game was definitely a ride. Yep, just saw that. Try to go for more power, try not to lose as much as possible. Hero power the Nightbane. All's on good. Remember, I am just very lost right now. Oh, Callie would have had a decent hit there, I think. Not really. I didn't want to trade. Especially since he had Wind Fury. Notice I'm at 16 shield right now. I have not lost like once yet. This is my first loss in the whole game. Sneed's very strong right now. Like being able to get a 6 with like almost no damage is like ridiculous. It's super strong. Okay, so there's my first Teffies. And immediately I just skip over it like an idiot. Then I see my second Teffies. Then immediately I super regret it. Then I see the Cleave Pirate. And immediately I'm super regretting it. And then there's the Baron. And then I skip it. I skip it because I did not know what it would eventually lead to. So right now I'm just looking for 6 drops and failing. I've just wasted a whole turn. I thought I was doomed. Until I looked at this guy's board. Yep, we got the poison out. And then I see that. Alright, so I'm gonna take another fat L here. Is what it is. It's not too bad though, not too bad. We're honestly still really healthy. If I had thought about it more, I could have probably gone into Murlocs or Pirates, but I think Pirates is really slow in the new meta. Okay, and then this is the this is where it begins really. I should have taken the Baron if I had known. And I see Chupacabra and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what if I played Baron, Chupacabra, Nightbane, right? Maybe I outscale everyone by just having a bunch of death rattles on everyone. Because with the Chupacabra, you get 2 per death rattle, you know, being killed. So with 6 other minions on there, I get like plus 12 or something like that every round, right? So it seems pretty decent, no? And then the more Chupacabras I get, maybe I just double that up to like 24 or maybe 22. So I'd be pretty strong. That was my current process. Looking back, not the most optimal, especially since there's an Alexstrasza in the honestly, looking at Alexstrasza, I thought I was gonna die. Like, this was just strong, like ridiculously strong. Tavern 11, he's hit everything. He's got 2 golden promo drakes basically, and he's still goldening everything. Yeah, he's already golden his poets as well. I thought this guy was gonna murder me because earlier in the game I had lost because I had a Nightbane comp, I had a Cleave comp, and that dragon stole the tier 6 one, stole all my stats from my Cleave, so he couldn't do any damage. He was doing 0 damage. So this comp scared me because if it had stolen all my Nightbane damage, what is there left for me? The only thing that can beat this guy is undead, so I decided to start looking for undead. Like, that's my first thought process. I see that sister, I am just going nuts right now. But unfortunately, I know it'd be too long. Like, there's no way it's gonna scale in time. I don't have any undead scaling. I'm not that strong. So yeah, always buy the Tavern Naga, just to see what you get. And we get hit something pretty good. And this is where the comp begins. So the biggest part of this comp, the interaction I found, was your minion, your buddy copies death rattles at the start. So right now, he's copying 2 Nightbanes, one with a 4 trigger and one with a 2 trigger. So he procs Nightbane's ability 6 times, basically. But here's the question. How much damage is it giving to everyone else, right? I thought it would have been based off the buddy's damage. That may or may not be the case. Watch in a sec. I believe this is the first time I ever saw the interaction go off. So yeah, it looks pretty bad, right? There's no way I'm gonna win this. Like, my minions are pathetic compared to this. Look at that. He just sniped my biggest guy. There's no way I'm winning this, right? Now watch all the damage. My buddy had like 12 or 20. Yeah. Yeah, 12 or 20. And it was only supposed to proc like what, 6 times? But then it ended up proccing 12 times because the Baron Rivendell randomly appeared, right? Which apparently was a higher average than you would expect of appearing off of Death Rattle. I did not expect that. And then now it looks like I'm gonna win. And he hit Leroy, and now he's dead. Oh yeah, and this is a cool thing I found out. This interaction bugs the game apparently. If you look back just what happened a second ago, Ticketus was at 2 HP. I just beat him. He went negative 15. And for some reason, he's still there. He's still alive. They took out the invulnerability secret, so there's no way he should be alive. But I didn't really notice that. At the moment, I was just freaking out over the fact that of what just happened. Like, this was my first time seeing that interaction, and it was crazy to me. Crazy. Well, yeah. Yeah, so we found another Nightbane. We're leaning into it at this point. So right now I'm just looking for Nightbane's Barons, just to see what happens. I want to have a Baron on hand, just in case. By the way, notice how long it takes to get my buddy to triple. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm going to sell Glow Scale here. Just because I think it's more important to scale up my Nightbane's damage. The more that scales up, the more scaling I have, or more power I have. So having Glow Scale is not really of import to me right now. Because I already have a lot of bodies. I don't really need Glow Scale. Okay. Yeah, so once again, this guy looks stronger than me. There's no way I'm beating him, right? It looks ridiculous. He has a 240 minion. If I don't get Leroy, it looks impossible to win, right? Just watch. And then here we go. He snipes my big buddy, and then now it procs. So it's ridiculously strong. Like, I'm beating boards with like, what, total 400 or 500 HP and damage, just purely off having a unit with like, what, 20, 30, maybe 40 damage in total, and it's cupping all of the other Nightbanes. Okay, so now 1v1. Let's see how this goes. Currently, I would like to replace my left tiermost unit. I have just tripled. It's fine. Can't really replace it yet. Well, unless I randomly get a random sister. And there it is. Then I gotta debate to myself. Do I want sister or do I want that guy? And at that point, I'm thinking, having more bodies may be better, but what if they don't die? If they don't die, then there's too much space on my board and my death rattles just become meaningless, right? It's true and not true, because sure, you would like to have more bodies to bumper off the divine shields or anything, or low HP minions, but why do that when you just need to copy the Nightbanes? That's all you need, really, for this comp. So having more bodies isn't really of import, because you can just add more death rattles to each unit. That's all you need to do. So keep an eye on my buddy's current damage. And this is why Baron's so important to this comp, because the more damage the buddy has, and the more death rattle, or sorry, Nightbanes you have, you need more Nightbanes. You don't need more death rattle triggers. Or you do, but first things first, you need more Nightbanes. Then having the death rattle trigger for the buddy is where that comes in. So Baron helps the buddy, Nightbanes help the buddy get to that point, if that makes sense. Okay, now look at this damage. Look at this damage. So a 4 unit just got 70. 70. Because I assume the damage went on from the original Nightbane onto the buddy. And then look at the number of times it triggers. It's supposed to be like, what, 6? Wait, no. I have... yeah, 8. So because of that Baron coming out first, it ended up proccing like 16 times. Ridiculous. And then this happens. I ended up tripling it again. If I got another Nightbane, it would have just been over for this guy. Because then I would have had 20 procs. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, he's got 50 damage. I don't really need the Chupacabra anymore. I can sell it. Chupacabra isn't the important thing here. What matters is that you scale up the buddy. So you can either buff up the Nightbane and hope the Nightbane hits the Noitron, or you can just like add more stats to your your buddy in any way. So that could be any spells. You could add more magnetics to it. You just need to get it to like 30-40 damage, and that's all you need. Or just have very healthy Nightbanes. And hope to God you hit. That all those procs land on the buddy. So I'm putting my sisters first. This is a misplay I was doing earlier, but now I finally rectified it. Having your sisters go first means they die first. Why does that matter? You have more space on the board for the buddy to... Because he's copied a bunch of the Sneed death rattles. I've been Sneeding, hero powering every turn on every one of my minions. So having more bodies, or sorry, less bodies when my buddy finally dies is very key. I still have the Chupacabra here. I know what I said, but I'm still trying to scale. Okay, so note, my buddy has 269 damage right now. This is where it starts going crazy. Okay, so now what's occurring here, or what will happen, my Baron's gone. There's currently going to be 8 procs of Nightbane. But here's the thing. My buddy double copies the death rattles. So it's going to be 16 procs. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 procs of Nightbane without Baron. If Baron had randomly come out, it probably would have been more. 32 maybe. GG.
you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the ritz. Different types, wear a deco, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the ritz. Put it on. If you're blue, you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the ritz. Different types, wear a deco, pants with stripes, cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the ritz. Hey, come on. Are you ready? Let's swing. You got it. Let's go. Come on, here we go. Put it on. If you're blue, you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the ritz. Different types, wear a deco, pants with stripes, cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the ritz. Come on. Put it on. Come on, swing it. Let's go. If you're blue, you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Put it on the ritz. Different types, wear a deco, pants with stripes, cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the ritz.
Hey, brother, what you thinking? Leave that on record spinning. You feel the rhythm going. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, mama, how's it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party dying. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round? What's it down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie, let's go. No slow, hell no. Baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane, speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come upon the scene. Hey, brother, what you thinking? That good old sound is ringing. They don't know what they're missing. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, gotta listen steady. Put down your brick, you ready. It's hard when things get messy. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get within just around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with a super hottie, let's go. No, so hell no. Baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come up on the scene.
Hi, Johnny, it's me. What are you doing tonight? Do you want to... you know...
Hip that boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie, and shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hightail it, don't delay it, another man shimmy with me. I'm clicking, rhythm ticking, welcome to the bourgeoisie. Don't swing it, head spinning, your eyes are locked on me. What you doing? Ooh, your feet are moving, you move so serene.
I said...
Hip cat, swing that, grab that. Ooh, shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat, swing that, grab that. Ooh, shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie. Shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie. Shabba-doo bop 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 bye.
Hi, Frankie, it's me. What are you doing tonight? Do you want to... you know...
Let's sizzle, don't let it drizzle. Your sizzle is swizzling me. I feel fire, my heart's desire. Your fire is firing free. No other, I will discover. Will swing that boogie with me. I'm taking, my spirit shaking, my hip cat beauty.
I said...
Hip cat boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie. Shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie. Shabba-doo bop 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 bye. What he say, like he say. Oh, I like what he said. What he say, like he say.
Do you want to... you know... do you want to...
Hip cat, swing that, grab that. Ooh, shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat, swing that, grab that. Ooh, shabba-doo bop 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 bye. Hip cat boogie, swing that boogie, grab that cutie. Shabba-doo bop bop papaya. Yep, yep, boogie. Swing that boogie. Grab that cutie. Shabba-doo ba ba papaya. Shabba-doo ba ba papaya. Shabba-doo ba ba ba. Shabba-doo ba ba ba.
All right. There was a cat from Brooklyn by the name of Romeo. His folks, they came from Italy many years ago. One night he met young Geraldine, a dame from out of town. When Geraldine was dancing, she would bring the ballroom down. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
It's rag, it's razz, it's snazzy jazz.
It's Geraldine's routine. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
Let's hump, let's jump, let's thumpity bump.
It's Geraldine's routine. Her mama was a stripper, and so was Geraldine. She learned to strip on Mardi Gras way down in New Orleans. Now Romeo was wacky, he was dizzy for this dame. He learned to dance and got the chance to be Geraldine's new flame. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
It's rag, it's razz, it's snazzy jazz.
It's Geraldine's routine. Wave those paws in the air, spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
Let's hump, let's jump, let's thumpity bump.
It's Geraldine's routine. Okay, here she comes, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Geraldine. Look out, guys. Shake that thing. Ha-ha! Wave those paws in the air. Spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
It's rag, it's razz, it's snazzy jazz.
It's Geraldine's routine. Wave those paws in the air. Spin around like Fred Astaire. Slip me five if we can jive. That's Geraldine's routine. Lift those puppies off the ground. Swing those hips and shake them down.
Let's hump, let's jump, let's thumpity bump.
It's Geraldine's routine.
Let's face it. Let's face it. Let's face it. Let's face it. Let's come to terms and embrace it.
I'm cute. Oh, I'm cute. 'Cause I'm cute. Oh, I'm cute.
You know, I know you know.
Wouldn't change a thing about you. Perfect, perfect. You were made for me. Perfect, perfect. Never seen nothing just like you. Perfect, perfect. You were made for me. You were made for me. Perfect, perfect. Wouldn't change a thing about you. Perfect, perfect. You were made for me. Perfect, perfect. Never seen a thing just like you. Perfect, perfect. You were made for me. Coffee and cake, lobster and steak, apples and pie, stars in the sky, diamonds and pearls, boys and girls. Pepper and salt,